It's time for Justice for the People with Pastor Charles Bennett. Justice for the People, exploring issues involving corruption and injustices in the Tri-Cities. The opinions expressed on this program are those of the guests and Pastor Bennett, and not necessarily those of the moderator, management, staff, or advertisers of WHAP. Here now is Pastor Charles Bennett and Justice for the People.
I've been coming out here since I was
been the way it is since this was a cowboy town many years ago.
So why do you think there's something illegal going on? Because we pulled the codes. We went to an attorney, and he said, "I understand, but at the bottom line, they're still law enforcement officers."
Well, give me the codes, and I'll show you.
No. I showed them two codes. I emailed all the codes to a traffic attorney in Richmond.
Let me show you why I believe that. Because.
Just tell me, you don't have to show me.
Well, because because it says here that the powers have to be separated in a locality, and they have to actually write this referendum. It says, "Shall a police force be established in the county, and the sheriff's office be relieved of the primary law enforcement responsibilities?" Sheriff's offices are relieved of primary law enforcement responsibilities the moment that the powers are split, because until the police force is established, there's only a sheriff's department. Sheriff's department have powers of civil and police authority. But when the locality appeals to the General Assembly, then they can split that into two different parts. They also...
Stop it. Talk to me. Tell me why you think they're violating the law. You're pointing some codes. Talk to me like I'm Joe Schmo in the street. What are they doing wrong?
They're doing because the powers formally belong. According to what's in the law, they formally belong to the constable of general law. And that's what the law says. And yet the court system wants to override that, and just everybody says, well, you know, they have law enforcement responsibilities. But
they don't?
A locality, no, because the locality should have the sheriff's department is relegated to civil responsibilities, and the police department does the criminal responsibilities.
So what's the sheriff's department doing wrong then?
They're up on 295 writing $40,000 a month in traffic tickets, and that hurts the spirit of our city. Even if it's not illegal, it's immoral what they're doing.
It's my job to get you fired up to give you the sound I need.
All right, fire me up. So I know you're going to take a 10-second soundbite from me.
That was one soundbite right there.
I know. I saw you get it. I saw your eyes twinkle.
So tell me what you want to happen.
Furthermore, let me continue on with this. Chad Parker, who the media seems to think, or some people seem to think, doing such a great job up on 295, we have yet to be shown where he is currently certified to even run radar up there. So when we asked for the certification, he says he's certified, and that was enough for the court. Well, anyone knows that when if a lawyer had gone up and represented for Emmanuel, then the lawyer would have already had the case dismissed because Chad Parker didn't show up for 3 times.
So you think what?
I think that's mistreating someone operating pro se. That's absolutely ludicrous. Why doesn't a judge allow me to operate for myself in court? Pro se is the term. Representing myself. What basis does the judge have to not dismiss a case that he would have dismissed if I had had an attorney? Number one. Number two, Chad Parker has not been recertified to run radar, according to his testimony in court, since 2003. That means he's not qualified to run radar today unless the sheriff's department doesn't have a policy. All police departments have a policy that every 2 or 3 years they have to be recertified.
So what do you want to happen at this point? Do you want this to stop? Do you want them to stop ticketing? Do you think people that are coming through here are victims to this policy, because the bottom line, it's giving money back to the city of Hopewell. It's giving money back to the city of the people. And people are breaking the law by speeding.
Well, it's blood money, number one. There are mercenaries up there on Interstate 295 writing these tickets. And in the name of God, why should Hopewell have $35,000 more tickets written in 1 mile of road than Chesterfield County? And Chesterfield County doesn't even operate radar on an interstate. Neither does some of these other localities. They don't even operate on the interstate. But we're up there on the interstate just for one purpose, to take money. That's not the purpose of law enforcement, to take money from people.
Anything else?
Oh,
I know the codes. I know them. I got them all.
You know, here's what you say.
I did my homework. I got the codes. I brought them to an
you know
attorney.
what? You brought them to an attorney who does just like everyone else in this state. They don't give a rat's tail of what's going on until someone takes it to the Supreme Court. So the little man has done an injustice, and we can't prove our point unless we have $20,000 to spend. So the basic law in the state of Virginia is there's equal protection under the law if you got $20,000. That were for March the 18th?
Right.
Okay, we have a call. Go ahead, caller, you're on the air. Well, it's not the Hopewell Police, it's the Sheriff's Department. The law says they have to have a reflective star on the side of their car. And I'll let David read that part. A gold reflective star on the side of their car. And we actually have a photograph, and it has to be on the front door as well. Where's that? I need that law here real quick about the reflective gold star. Now, let me tell you, we're going to read this to you here. It says, all marked vehicles, read that, David.
All right. All marked motor vehicles used by sheriff's offices shall be a solid brown or with the concurrence of local governing body and local sheriff, some other solid color with reflectorized gold 5-point star on each front side door.
On the door. And it has to be a gold 5-point star.
Right.
We have the actual picture that the car doesn't have a gold star, number one. Number two, it's not on the front door. I think we got cut off, I'm not sure. Are you still there, caller? No. Okay. Caller, please call right back. We want to get your comment. I'm back, sorry, caller. I interrupted you there for a second. Now, go ahead, call. This is, we sent in, or Emmanuel, Emmanuel did this, not me. Emmanuel did this to Judge Campbell. Read this letter we've sent to Judge Campbell. And that actually has got a date stamp on it from the, okay, go ahead, caller, you're on there. Okay, go ahead. Well, they have to wear a badge.
Everybody has to wear it.
Okay, what's your point?
But I never had seen them wearing them. If it ain't on the interstate, not having a reflective vest on.
Oh, reflective vest. Oh, really? Since November, they're supposed to do that. Well, since November, they're supposed to be wearing reflective vest if they're going to give tickets.
If they're going to get out of the vehicle, you have to put a vest on.
I didn't know that.
It's a research.
Okay. Hey, I thank you for that, caller. We're going to check into that.
Okay.
Okay. God bless you. All right. So, you know, here's the thing, though. There's supposed to be a reflective gold 5-point star on each front door. Is that what it says, David?
That is what it says.
Okay, now, if you have a sticker on your car and it's, you know, not quite right, an inspection sticker, do they let you slide?
No, I've been pulled over for an expired
sticker. You just
put on wrong.
You know, if they're even put on wrong, they tell you you have to correct it. So, so the point, David, is, but they don't have to. It seems like they don't have to abide by the law.